Hello Darthens, and welcome to another character tarot prediction for Dragon Age the Veilguard. I kind of glitched there. Alright. Bellara! Yay! Oh, it's this head, honey. Bellara. That spunky Bellara, as described. So we don't know much about her, but we've discovered more through the articles, the trailers, the IGN videos. So far I'm liking what I see. She confirmed companion. She seems very much into the elven lore, the artifacts. So digging through, wanting to find the truths, digging through anything that's ancient, trying to discover, and especially with the risen gods, well, you know, wanting to discover even more of that. So I can see her role as a companion helping us to uncover a lot of truths regarding the elven people, and maybe things about elves that were hidden from the Chant of Light, that were, you know, disguised in the Chant of Light, or that contradict certain things in history, because we know that the victors, you know, choose what is passed on. And so I see that going on. I also, obviously spoilery, also like that, discovering that those artifacts, things that she's unlocking and everything. She's a veil jumper, so she can navigate the fade more easily than just anyone. And so she probably sees things doing that or gains insight. I'm guessing maybe there's some sort of like transitional phase between Thedas, tangible Thedas, and the fade, where things like a crossroads where things go on. So she's got that knowledge, she's got those abilities, those skills, and so she can unlock things, she can access things that others can't. I'm going to be relying on her for getting those, for getting things for us and discovering, helping us uncover things, that's for sure. Finding truths, finding the ancient things. So what specifically, however, this is so many jumpers today. What specifically is Bellara's role to the Veilguard and to Rook going to be? Well, it's the cards are just jumping out and sticking. Maybe it's because she has that energy, but she's going to be loyal. She sticks with us, you know? Maybe that means she's not going to be the one to betray us. Hopefully. And Bellara's specific role in the Veilguard, in Dragon Age the Veilguard, and her relationship with Rook. All right, we've got another reverse. It's the day of reversals. The Four of Athames, which is the Four of Swords. Which someone relaxing leisurely, which is interesting because she has all that energy, but maybe her maybe being so dynamic and having all that energy, she can allow the rest of us, all of us Rooks, to take a step back and relax while she's uncovering all these things, while has all this energy to take care of this, because it is a responsibility. It does require energy to veil jump and everything. While she's taking care of certain things for Rook, Rook can relax. And the relaxation also, when you trust someone, you're not hyper vigilant, you know? So Rook can relax, can sit back, relax, take it easy, because we can trust Bellara. That's what it speaks to me. In the Dragon Age Inquisition deck, the Four Swords was the hard difficulty. All right, and it's the day of reversal. So paranoia. So paranoia, well, I guess maybe she would be a little bit paranoid, and that would drive her to want to uncover all these things, discover all these artifacts, find all these things, because she'd be paranoid about souls finding them, paranoid that the elven gods would use them. So that would motivate her. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think she'd be paranoid about Rook. I think there'd be trust there easily. Impracticality. The impracticality, if she wants to do everything at once, the veil jumping could be impractical in some situations. And if you're trying to get all these artifacts and trying to get them to work, there could be impracticality, incompatibility with some of the artifacts. Impracticality because you don't know necessarily what these artifacts are going to do or unlock. So is it 100% safe? You know? Exclusion. So as a veil jumper, maybe this has to do with her past. I mean, she has a Valisleen, so she was raised Dalish. Was she excluded? Were there too many mages? Because she's like a mage rogue type. Were there too many mages and she was excluded from the clan? That's a possibility. Illness that requires rest. So requiring rest, I don't think she's going to be ill, but maybe people that she knows, maybe she's trying to help heal people. Thedas is ill with the spreading blight. Thedas itself, the earth, the world, is sick with the blight. So requires rest. I mean, if we let things rest, the blight's just going to continue spreading. So crudity. Maybe her methods are a little bit crude. Maybe the artifacts themselves, there's a bit of crudity there because they're ancient artifacts that we don't know how they work. Agitation and sleeplessness. That would come to, like, with the paranoia and the wanting to find the artifacts, and the agitation and sleeplessness. Like in the trailer, she says, our gods, like, how do we fight against that? You know, it's baffling. You know, it's like, whoa, this is real. And these people are existing and alive and trying to destroy everything, trying to control everything, destroy the world. So agitation and sleeplessness. Yes, I would be agitated and sleepless too. Blocked expression. What expression is blocked? Maybe in certain relationships, if we're jerks with Bellara, maybe something to do with her past, or maybe blocked expression. Maybe, you know, it's so, you know, when you're awestruck or stunned, whether positively or negatively, you're left speechless. So blocked expression, doesn't know. There are so many things going on in Thedas with the risen gods, especially. How do you put that into words? How do you express emotions in regard to that? You know, it's mind-boggling. It's like, whoa, what is this? This is real, you know? So I get it. Taking precautions. Oh, well, that's good. You know, with the artifacts, if there's trust between Rook and Bellara, I do trust that she would take precautions before just randomly activating the artifacts. Let's just see what this does. Let's ensure that when we test this, if anything goes wrong, damage is mitigated. You know, like that's good. Irrational thinking. Ooh, irrational thinking, however. That's probably to do with the risen gods, maybe because of the agitation, the impracticality. Irrational thinking could go with paranoia, you know, the extreme thinking, the catastrophizing, the worst case scenarios, we need to activate all these artifacts right away, but not necessarily. There could be some irrational thinking, but it wouldn't necessarily be super extreme. And from the image, I do get the sense that there will be trust between Rook and Bellara, and Bellara will be able to take care, like her specialties will be these artifacts, you know, and even if Rook is a veil jumper, there's going to be that commonality, and you know, maybe Bellara has more experience veil jumping, for example. So it's like a cautionary reading that we need, that Bellara could easily stray because of everything that's going on, because it's so overwhelming, that Rook can bring her back and like, it's okay, you know, I've got you, just focus on these artifacts, we'll figure it out, and maybe and together we can trust not just each other or the Veilguard as a whole, but we can put our trust in the fact that we're working to this common goal and we're going to figure things out, and that you with these artifacts and someone else with something else, that we all play a role, and together we're going to put everything together to figure it out, you know. So it's, you know, in certain ways Bellara kind of reminds me of me sometimes, and so I totally get that. I would be totally freaking out and need my bestie to like, it's okay, you know, to like anchor me back down, you know, like I drift in the paranoia, in the anxiety, and then just let's be grounded, let's focus on what we can focus on right now, and let's not worry too much ahead, because focusing on this will help what's ahead be less worrisome. There we go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below for Bellara in her role with Rook and in the Veilguard as a companion. And I'll see you all soon. Masaranas.